Hello, welcome back. My name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and welcome to my channel. I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021, and I know right now I don't have too many people coming to my channel, and I know I'm not a very interesting or entertaining kind of person. And I wish I was more, well, I wish I could do a lot of things better than I do, but, and I know it's going to take some time before, the subscribers build up and the viewers build up, and I hope, I don't hope, I pray that over time that either, you know, I'll get better at presenting myself at with sharing these readings or this message of recovery in a way that doesn't make me seem so deadbeatish. I mean, I might not be coming across that way, but you know, the fact that I'm doing this all on my own, and I've got nobody peeling over my shoulder, which sometimes I wish I did, because sometimes I find it a bit easier if there's somebody else that's keeping me accountable, because then, I'm my own worst critic. But on we are now on November 17th, affirming our step 3 surrender, striving to maintain and build on our surrender. We are better able to live and enjoy life in the moment. It works. Step 3. Before recovery, we had one primary strategy to help us deal with life stressors feeding our addiction. Drugs helped us escape from the abusive household or the feelings of loneliness from our partner's death. They soothed the anxiety caused by our job, our rent, or the fact that we had neither. We fled from the anguish of raising teenagers or the loss of a pregnancy. However, while this strategy worked at first, ultimately it was not sustainable. The drugs stopped working, the money ran out, incarceration, overdose, degradation. We know the drill. In recovery, we are shown new approaches to handle life's challenges. And even our successes, we learn to surrender our uncomfortable feelings to accept the outcome of the day's events. To cope with the grimmest of tragedies, just to be in the current moment, practicing the third step daily from the moment we open our eyes helps many of us deal with life on life's terms. We turn it over by whatever method or ritual we find works for us. Praying, meditating, sending a gratitude list to our network, calling a fellow addict who struggles, or just taking a moment to acknowledge whatever whatever's out there or within here. We affirm our step 3 decision and surrender just for today, every day. We find that the practice of a daily surrender is sustainable. The process of surrender is a muscle that we build so that we can rely on it during the fellowship. We find that we find that the practice of a daily surrender is sustainable. This process of surrender is a muscle that we build so that we can rely on it during our toughest moments. Just as critically, surrendering makes space for us to thrive. Turning over our will is a metaphorically taking out the trash, clearing the cobwebs, airing out the sheets. It's washing the windows, not merely to see, but out to get out there and make our mark on the world. Today, I will use the third step as a strategy to engage with life right here, right now. I can deal with the hardships of this moment and the good stuff too. Yeah, surrender. If you notice that today's reading is about surrender, which is very interesting because that was the only way I was able to come clean is I had to completely surrender. That's something that I've never done before. And it's also something I didn't think was going to be possible. The fact that I've even made it this long is a miracle. But, I had so many downfalls while I was in my active addiction that I'm very lucky to be alive. And one of the things that I am definitely grateful for is that I was able to make that choice before it did end up being too late. The fact that I had one more chance to give it all away. And here I am, 3 years, 8 months, or 3 years, 11 months, I don't know, if that right, 3 years, 8 months, and something like 8 days or something. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you heard something that resonated with you. I know right now I don't have that many viewers, but I look forward to building a nice community where we all can hang out together. So hit like and subscribe, become part of the community. It's free, and and I'll try and I'll do my part and try and give you some words of encouragement every day. Okay, we'll see you all tomorrow.